we have suffered.
Что, куда были?
But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive. That is the promise you must make. Help us to rebuild Aurora and allow it to become a true part of your kingdom. Not a colony, not a thing to be used, but a place with a voice in your court. Will you make this promise?
Да, как два пальца пообещать, так обещаю.
I promise.
Не обещаю.
Then let us go to war.
Восстановить Аврору как два пальца, а жителей защищать. Это сложно. Наконец-то мы что-то сможем себя улучшить. Давненько у нас не было такого. Очень давно. Очень.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Ты кто такая? Ну-ка. Кто ты? Ладно, хрен с ним, вот это тол... Блях, как тут много народу, просто охренеть. Наконец-то у нас адекватная одежда. Что это? Магия? Ни хрена себе, магия. Клинки. Замечательно. Это, я так понимаю, что я вызываю на такой клинки, они там долбят кого-то, да? Ага, ящики 34, 448. Я думаю, не будем открывать мы все ящики, потому что, ну, нахрен нам надо. Так, ближний бой. Да. Ну да. Надо бы топорик нам улучшить. Я говорил в предыдущих сериях, то, что я хочу, в принципе, начать оружие пользоваться ближний бой, но оно говняно, так не хочу. Оно не изменилось. Оно никак не изменилось, по-моему. Вообще. Ну, ладно. Так, я вижу, что там... Ага. Еще 3 сундучка. Стрелковый, магический и... Так, давай-ка мы домой заскочим. Улучшим оружие. Посмотрим, что за перчатка, мечи. Призрачные мечи. Что за магия? Ой.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Сука, ожил все-таки.
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
Падла.
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Ну давайте, двинем.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
И у нас сейчас все, у нас сейчас жопа. Сейчас будем просто натягивать нашего братишку и все. Мы сейчас станем королевой. Королевой будем.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future queen to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the centre to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin!
Уху! Битва за Альбион, зашибись. Так и надо будет назвать. Ну и сейчас мы, короче... сразу бой, вот так вот, да, нежданчик. А вы сам, вы против меня или за меня? А, вот эти. Замечательно. Все вспомнил я. Что хотел я сделать?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
F1. Вот, все работает нормально. Где?
You've a new type of gauntlet available.
Клинки, вот. Клинки плюс огненный шар, давай. Ой.
We have to take the castle now. That bullet's just for... You've used one of those horses before.
Не едем, да?
How about you blow
Вообще
up
супер.
this one?
Так, свои или чужие? Ой, нет, чужие. Решите. Иди. Это что у нас такое будет? Давай мы молнию возьмем вместо огня.
Armory
Что-то мне
is
не
at
нравится
your
молния.
disposal. Why just stab or shoot your enemies when you can set them on fire?
Клинки как тебе столкнуть? Смотри, они опять движут по теме. Короче, понятно, магия тоже отстойная. Нет, поближе, значит, что могу сказать. Замечательно.
That showed him.
Это кто-то постарался, я не понял. Ага, вас понял. Да, уйди, свали оттуда и запрыгивай в пушку.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Stuff.
То есть я пушку вот улицу развернуть, на ворота направить не мог, да?
Recognize old water, you won't bother us. Aim where it hurts. Better if you stop talking. Now let's go. Walk out.
Ну, разумеется, еще поподдаваться надо нашей будущей королеве. Видишь, под каким углом она стреляет? Я даже не навожу, она сама автоматически стреляет, а вот иногда она вообще не хочет, сука, стрелять, падла. Так, подожди. Какой дебил это сделал? О, я видел его! Я видел гнома.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Это ты подорвал?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
Ну да. Где-то я видел эту скотину, она в окне была. Где-то... Где дом упал?
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Сука. Я тебя достал. Ух ты.
And that is what he's going to get.
Кривой. И ты... В упор стреляет, дрочит мне в упор. А, что? Прыжок или свист? Что мне это показалось? Бегает там падла какая-то. Было бы прикольно, на самом деле, знаете что? То, что мы противника оглушаем вот так вот, он валяется, да, оглушенный, и мы собаку закрываем, чтобы она загрызла его. И тем самым прокачиваем дамаг. А потом и сама воевает. Это было бы круто. Правильно, набиваем. Это наш спрыгиватель, красавчик. Тех. Пойдем, хорош, выгоживай. Все, давайте еще в зал, ребятки. А, пушка. Да? Давай, все. Нет, не надо? По потолкам будет сейчас. Прыжок.
Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up with her there. Shut up. There's more of them fighting us. Damn it, soldier! Ignore your injuries. It's almost like they really know how to make you feel.
Я почему-то думаю, что не попасть не хочу. Так, ага. Сундуков нет никаких. Это мало ли у кого лежит. Я забыл посмотреть. Что это? Мирные граждане. О, сумки. Ой, я, кажется, всех замочил. Вот я сволочь. В смысле? 250 мочи еще попутали. Я, короче, что сделал там как-то. Ну, обоснал. Ну, попади ты в него.
Soldiers, my ass.
Have that. Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Давай еще зал.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things. Ha ha! Did
Did you see that boulder? Let the whole city bow to our thunder.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalin's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in that. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
О, до замка. Белите, белите, ребятки. А, все, мы туда сразу перемещаемся. Ой, супер, супер. Солдат убито. 9. А чё всего 9-то? Я думал, я больше завалил. 40. Обидно. Убито в ближнем бою 57 человек всего.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You've finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Что-то какие-то странные там корабли, лодки. Ну, вы поняли, на карте расположены пушки, лодки все одного цвета. Я королева, на! Чего передо мной стена стоит? Какие у нее наркоманские глаза. Если нет, то перемотай, посмотри.
The Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aid. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Хрена себе, какое расписание идем, вы чё, бля? Провести суд Логан, быть королевой, выбрать политику налогового... А я могу как это сделать? Выбрать политику налогообложения, поговорить с Ловкачем в Нью-Глушвилл-Сити, рассмотреть вопросы о восстановлении старого квартала.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be
заперта, я королева, ну-ка нахуй откройте, блядь. Суки. Прикинь, заперта, говорят, дверь. Обосраться. И это заперта. Охуеть, я королева, откройте, суки, дверь мне, падлые уроды. Всех казнить, всех на виселицу, нахуй. Брат, иди сюда, помощь нужна. Да чё, нифига себе, они позапирали двери. Как так-то? Так, вообще куда мы идти-то? Так, ну туда мы, ага. А здесь что? Что здесь интересно? Моя спальня. Где мои покои? Я трапезничать желаю, или как там в рекламе-то? Так, что это? Детская. А, тут детская есть, прикинь, да? Сколько тут детских, я не понял. А, книженцы?
Many have sought the elixir of immortality, the secret wisdom of the ages, the hidden lore that the Emerald Tablet speaks of. Few have found it, and by few I mean none, and by none I mean one, and by one.
All stand to attention, Queen of Albion.
Anyway,
Logan, former king of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I say, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserved nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It's not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
This is true. If it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, sister.
Конечно, помиловать. Казнить своего брата, ублюдка. Да это же не брат. Пусть ублюдок рядом со мной будет. Вместе поублюдничаем.
We need your help, Logan.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Так, а ты ничего не попутал нашу землю, мою землю, сука. Ты вообще никаких прав на престол вообще теперь не имеешь, уродина. Прикинь, он мне, брат, говорит, нашу землю, наш трон, все дела. Туда-сюда. Мне кажется, сейчас там все нахрен 200 будет стоить.
You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
А какого хрена она с самого начала мне не сказала? То, что там в Альбион, тьма надвигать, все дела.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Да, все так оно и есть.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albin would have been doomed. This much I know.
Ну да, как варик.
Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
В смысле? Это мне выбрать надо? Или что? Давай открывай. Ну, давай. А почем? Стрелковая, да? А, там еще есть. Ну, обосраться. Я думал, тут до замка дойду и все. Ну-ка, давай стрелковую лучше. Все равно мы с пистолетом лучше обращаемся. Давай, лучше. Вообще не изменился. Блин, все равно 5-зарядный. Я хочу 100-зарядный, чтобы без перезарядки было. Замечательно. У меня тут еще вход в замок в этот будет. Я-то думал уже все. Но хрен, говорят тебе. Так, давайте-ка мы день сегодняшний закончим. И закончим мы совсем. Я этот вопрос предусмотрел. В смысле...
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
А, он сам в сокровищнице, небось, хочет зайти.
This is it, Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
А я могу побольше положить? Чё толкаешься, старый? Хочешь толкаться? Не подкатывай ко мне.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty?
В смысле, что я выберу? А где я? Это к тебе нужно?
Isn't it intoxicating? One word from you, and the lives of a whole kingdom will be changed. Unless you keep the current rate. Then everything will stay the same.
Давай снизим налог.
Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Как поднять? Личный баланс. Последняя операция. Взять из казны, а мне нужно наоборот. Внести вот в казну, да. Я боюсь, что это очень долго будет. Хотя нет, смотри-ка, быстро деньги набираются. Мы сейчас 500 тысяч, 600 тысяч закинем. Хотя нахрен мы закидывать? Ничего мы не будем закидывать. Мы сейчас все вложим в этот самый... в строительство зданий. А потом я ночку подожду. Точнее, подожду чуть-чуть. Пока побудем банкротами, ничего страшного. Как говорится, Милш-Сити. Ладненько, на этом все. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, ставьте ссылочки все в описании. Кто
Now I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized.